Hey guys, PokePunch here, again with another weekly update for you. This week was kind of a slower week for us. We did finish off that Scarlet Violet booster box recently, and then we were just kind of picking up packs here and there. Picked up a couple of Shaman boxes that my local Walmart restocked recently. I think it was about 3 of them that we ended up picking up. And then we ended up picking up some Paradox Rift here and there, and then they restocked some Crown Zenith as well. So we did get some of that in to try out again. Like I said, this week was a little slower. Kind of waiting for some of the new stuff to pop out here in the trading card game world, such as Assassin's Creed, the Beyond the Universes for Magic the Gathering. Let's get into the pools though. We were also trying the Silver Tempest still down at my local Walmart, just picking it up here and there, seeing if we would get any of those guaranteed hits everybody was talking about. Not a whole lot, but we still did get some pretty cards here. Got Cleaver V, the Origin Form Palkia V, Bolton, Pursuing Samurai, Ursaluna, Rodon V, Baynet EX, Miraidon EX, another unknown, Mawile, an Alolan Vulpix, got a second Alolan Vulpix, and then we picked up some 151, the Alakazam collection box. There was a few of those at our local Walmart. Those were going up for I think about 36 bucks on TCG Player, so we saw had 3 of them there. Other half and the little one, they picked up a box each, opened it up, and pulls were rough. We didn't get much of anything. I got good old Jinx here and my 4 packs, and that was that was it. 151, when I first started opening it, when it first came out, it felt amazing to open. We almost have a master set. We're missing like the Pikachu and Venusaur, and that's about it to complete our master set. The special illustration rare Venusaur and illustration rare Pikachu. Like I said, when we first started opening that, we would buy it up like crazy. Whenever we saw an ETB, put it in the cart. How many ETBs are there? 5 of them. Put all 5 in the cart. And had a lot of fun opening it. Lately, it's one of those things, I see it on the shelves, the collector's pack, whether it's the Alakazam or the Zapdos, and we kind of, should we get it? Should we not get it? Price of the packs are going up on TCG Player, about $7 a pack. So at this point, when we find them in those bundles, we're like, well, I guess we'll pick it up. It hasn't felt as good to open lately. Pulls have been kind of bad. I know we got a 6-pack booster bundle a couple weeks ago, opened it up, not even one hit. Kind of a bummer. So 151, it's one of those things where still kind of up in the air about whether or not we want to continue opening that, because we're so close to a master set. But at this point, it might be one of those things where you might just have to buy the singles, just lacking 2. Our other pools throughout the week, got Astral Radiance, I believe it was. This was from Paradox Rift. This right here is about a $13 to $15 card. It's a very playable card from my understanding, so that's always a welcome, something that pick up kind of trade-in value for those that play competitively. Wanting this card, not too bad of a price to trade in. Then we got Flapple, Trainer Gallery, cute little card, not even worth $1, but I like it. Cute little card. Professor's Research came out of that Scarlet Violet, finishing up. Then we got the Ralts, that Scarlet Violet booster box. Gave us one more illustration rare, which happened to be this one. Kind of wish I had all 3 of them, because it tells a story of, here's a young couple, I guess, moving in, and there's Ralts, first form of it. And the second form, she's had a kid, and they're a little bit more established in the household. And then in the last one, the final stage, kids growing up a little bit, and they're a little bit older, and house is, looks like it's been well lived in. So it's one of those cards that tells a little story. So I'm happy I got this one. I think it's Corellia, something like that it's pronounced for the second one. And then I believe it's Gardevoir is the last one. So we're going to have to see about completing that little collection. And then I got the Galarian Articuno Trainer Gallery. Cute little card. I love the Trainer Galleries. This one's actually worth probably I think about $8 or so. But a cool little hit. What do we got going on? Well, Best Buy was running a sale on Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, and I believe it was Scarlet Violet base. They're gonna be about $3 a booster pack. So I ended up ordering about 20 of those. So it should be in next week, mid to late next week, depending on July the 4th. Whether or not shipments get delayed by that holiday or not. But I'm saying it's gonna be in July, either July 3rd or July 5th. So we'll see if that comes in. We'll start cracking those packs open, seeing what we get. Still chasing Professor Saida's research for another Trainer Gallery to add up over here with all the other waifu cards that we got going on. And then we got Universes Beyond Assassin's Creed coming out. And I've stated, if you watched the previous video, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. So I was looking forward to that. I was like, oh yes, I can't wait. Talking to the other half, I said, I'm probably going to pick up a booster box, the Beyond booster box. And I was just all about it. And then, old Rudy at Alpha Investments starts talking about the collector booster boxes and how the prices he thinks they're going to peak. Well, he doesn't think it's going to peak. He has pretty much stated it is going to peak, simply because the demand, or not the demand, but it's Fallout all over again. And if any of y'all know Magic the Gathering and follow that, Fallout, when it came out, a lot of the product got canceled to local game stores, so the product became very limited, hard to find, and then the collector booster boxes just rose like crazy. Now, with Assassin's Creed, the same thing has occurred. He stated that he ordered, hundreds, if not thousands, of boxes, and he has been cut back even less than half of what he actually ordered. So, is it going to be another one of those deals, like where we don't see it on shelves as often as Fallout? Because I haven't been able to pick up a collector booster box since it released. I picked up maybe a total of 4, and that's all I was able to get my hands on. Assassin's Creed seems to be going the same route. Now the only other issue, well, I guess let's take a step back. If any of y'all are familiar with Magic the Gathering, at one point they did the Aftermath Epilogue boosters, and that was 5 cards per pack. And it wasn't well received. In fact, a lot of people said it was a waste of money. I believe you got 24 packs in a booster box, and it was 5 cards each, and it was like $80 when it first came out. And there was like maybe 1 or 2 cards, I believe, just like Nissa was one of the cards that if you didn't get one of a Nissa, it wasn't worth opening. And a lot of those cards were like duplicates throughout the pack. So like you could open a whole booster box and then like even within a pack get duplicates of the same card, because it was such a small card list in that series. So it wasn't well received. And the Assassin's Creed Beyond boosters is going to be 7 cards per pack. Now within those packs, out of those 7 cards, you have a chance of getting 1 land card. So in other words, you could end up with just 6 cards, and then a mana card or land card. Now, with that being said, you would think, okay, well, typical pack is 15 cards, so it's less than half that. So the prices per pack should be a little cheaper, right? No. I was watching old Tulare University or Tulare College with the professor today, and he was talking about it. And he says, a box of this stuff is like $125 pre-release. You get 24 packs. Do the math, it's like $5 a pack, a little over $5 a pack for 7 cards. Then you sit there and look at like the other Universes Beyond product that came out, Lord of the Rings. Draft back box of that is like 36 packs, and then when you break down the price, I think it was like $168 or something like that on TCG Market right now for a draft booster box of 36 packs, Lord of the Rings. It comes out to like $4 and some odd cents a pack, something like that. So that was a well-received product. In fact, some would say at the very beginning it was a very underappreciated product. And then when the holiday stuff came out, the stuff that had like the poster arts and stuff like that, that's when that really took off. So, Assassin's Creed Beyond boosters, over $5 a pack, 24 packs in a booster box, 7 cards, one of which could be a land, so 6 cards. When you did the math on the epilogue boosters, it was like $3.30 some odd cents for 5 cards. So, learning all this today, or watching these videos today, and then I watched, when I woke up this morning, I looked on Best Buy, they had sales going on. Like I said, ordered some Pokemon stuff. Then I saw they were taking pre-orders for the bundle of Assassin's Creed. It's like $61.99. Comes with 9 packs, cool little box, to store everything in. 1 promo card that's exclusive to the bundles. So I was like, you know what? I want to order one. Get it. I believe it's supposed to arrive at the house here Friday, July 5th. So you know what? It's a little bit more than Thunder Junction. Thunder Junction's sitting about $50. Sometimes I get them for $40 whenever they go on sale at Best Buy. And I've had really good luck with Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So I said, you know what? This time I'm gonna, instead of ordering Outlaws of Thunder Junction, let's go with this Assassin's Creed bundle. And if the product's gonna be as hard to find like some people are speculating, let's just pre-order it now and get it out of the way. Cool. Started watching some videos from MTG North this morning. They got their hands on a bundle because they're like an official store, and they can get pre-release items and they can start opening it up and showing it off before it's even available for sale in the stores. So I always love watching those guys. If you guys ever on YouTube, look up MTG North if you're in the Magic the Gathering. They've started a second channel where they do Lorcana and all kinds of other trading card game, stuff out there. Well, I love watching those guys, and they always give a pretty good honest opinion with how they feel about it and stuff like that. So they were hyped about it, and they were opening up collector booster boxes. And I didn't know that collector booster boxes, it's only going to be 10 cards per pack, whereas typically it's 15. And then you look at the price of the collector booster box right now, $375 for 12 packs. Ouch. Ouch. So I said, okay, well, there's got to be some heat in those packs, right? Here's just for that price. It's got to be the best thing since sliced bread. I was very underwhelmed by these packs. I don't know if I'm just not seeing something there. Like, are the values of the cards just going to be astronomical? I mean, are they going to be highly playable? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's Assassin's Creed, and I love some of the artwork that they've done on it, especially all the different lands that they're going to have, and then Ezio standing, looking over from like a peak or something like that. It looks amazing. and I hope they get a set of that. But at the prices that they're doing, I'm just like, I don't. What am I not seeing here? You know, for $31, I think is what it breaks down to for a collector booster. I was paying, $25 for Wilds of Eldraine collector boosters, $25 for Lost Caverns of Ixalan, and in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, I love that. I mean, you just had so much that you could chase. You had your Jurassic World cards, you had your Mana Crypt, all your other special guests that would come in it, and the cards were just beautiful looking. The artworks that they had, the treatments that they had on them, I love them. $25 a pack, 15 cards. And now Assassin's Creed's 10 cards, $375 for a collector booster box. $32, I think it's like $31.90 something. So let's say $32 for a collector booster pack. I don't know, guys. I just don't. Am I not seeing something there? I mean, the serialized cards are going to be there, and from my understanding, each one of them, like Socrates, is going to be written in Greek. Leonardo da Vinci is going to be in Italian, and so on and so forth. And they're going to have special treatment, and then serialized, of course. I think it's only like 3 cards, maybe 4 that are going to be serialized in that series, and it's a very small set. Like, I was listening, like I said, I was watching Professor Tolarian Academy today, and he was talking about how initially it was only 80 cards that are unique to the Assassin's Creed, with 20 cards being reprints, so bringing up the card list to 100. And he speculates that maybe those 20 reprint cards were just added into the fact so that it would make the set feel a little bit more bloated, like a little larger, not bloated, but like it would make it feel larger. So therefore, when you start tearing packs open, you're not getting the same cards like you did in the Aftermath Epilogue boosters. So therefore, it'd make you feel like you were getting a little bit more. But it just, it felt, watching it felt underwhelming, very underwhelming. So that kind of made me rethink my course of action, what I'm going to do next week, coming up with Assassin's Creed. So with that one bundle coming in on the 5th for the release date, I'm going to open it, obviously. I guess I'll just kind of see how it feels. But from what I've seen, MTG North did like 2 booster boxes, the Beyond booster boxes, then they did a couple of collector booster boxes, and then they did the bundle. And it just didn't draw me in, guys. I mean, for the way that they're treating the product, for the pricing of the product, I don't know what I'm missing. I really don't. If any of y'all have any idea, feel free to comment. I'm at a loss. Guys. Then we're doing Modern Horizon 3. We found a gift bundle there at Walmart, and with the breakdown of the pricing, it's $10.97 for a booster pack. You get 9 packs, so let's say $11. That's $99. And then they're selling their booster packs for $44.97. Their collector booster packs for $44.97. So $45. So $99 plus 45 comes out to what? $143, something like that, if my math is right. It was $120. And so the other half said, I want it. The box is beautiful. I want it. Cool. Opened it up. Got some decent hits in the regular booster packs. And then she opened up the collector booster pack. And then I had heard rumors, but I hadn't been following Modern Horizon 3 too much. Simply because, I personally not opened up a whole lot of it, but I'd heard that they had snuck in Modern Horizon 2 cards in there. And sure enough, her last card in that collector booster box, or not box, but pack, was a Modern Horizons 2 card. And I was like, wow, so it is true. They put some Modern Horizon 2 cards in the Modern Horizon 3, product. And, I'd heard people talking about it, and I was like, it's probably just people trolling or just, rumors or something like that. Well, it's true. It's true. So what Wizards of the Coast was thinking doing that? I don't know. Maybe to continue the format, modern format, add some of that stuff and bring in some of that old stuff, get it back out on the market, balance the power. I don't know, but Wizards of the Coast doing some odd stuff lately. Just I don't know about the Assassin's Creed right now, so we'll see about that. What else do we have this week? Oh, there was a new set announced for Pokemon, and they already are taking pre-orders for it. It's Stellar Crown, something like that. But a pretty looking box. Blue. It's got like a little. I'm not sure which Pokemon it is. It's like a turtle. Forgive me, guys. I'm still learning all the new Pokemon. But that's coming out, so they're taking pre-orders for that. And I was like, how's that coming out already? Taking pre-orders, and Shrouded Fable hasn't even come out yet. But that is what it is. They're talking about a new Team Rocket set coming out, and then the big news right now is what people have deemed Evolving Skies 2.0. It's going to be an Evolution set that's going to be coming out in December, I believe. We still haven't gotten too much information on it, so still, I guess, too early. Press releases were just coming out for that new Stellar Crown that just came out. But that's the big talk right now is Evolving Skies 2.0. So, talking to the other half, said if that is the case, probably start saving up for that. If people are going crazy for it, of course, going to have to pick up quite a bit of that product just to start collecting it and see what it does. There's also a dragon set that's been talked about, releasing in September or something like that. Yeah, I would guess probably about September. So that's going to be interesting. Curious as to what that's all going to entail. But, there's just set after set after set coming out so close to each other, it feels like, with Pokemon right now. It just kind of feels a little oversaturated. Because it's like, okay, Temporal Forces came out, opened that like crazy, chasing Bianca's Devotion, almost got a Master set. And then Twilight Masquerade is right behind it. And I didn't open up a whole lot of Twilight Masquerade. Hardly any. I haven't bought an ETB from them. The other half finally bought one yesterday. But she's like, I haven't opened one up yet. I think her biggest hit was Probass, Nose Passes Evolution. Very beautiful card. Very beautiful card. Only worth about $1. So that set, everybody's going after Greninja or Dragapult and Carmine, and those prices are up there. But whether or not they're going to hold that value, it's too early to tell. So some of these sets just coming out back to back to back, and Shrouded Fable right down the line coming up, and a lot of people, from what I've seen on YouTube, it's receiving kind of negative feedback, even though only Night Wanderer, the Japanese version, has come out. But I guess we'll see what's going on. So far it's just, I think the Magic the Gathering stuff recently just kind of left me in a little bit of a funk. Like, kind of bummed. And I'm hoping that with Pokemon, all these sets coming out back to back to back, that it doesn't become oversaturated, like I was saying, like chase cards. And who knows how the Valley's going to hold up, because I've talked to some co-workers that open up as well, and they've done like 2 booster boxes. One guy's done like 2 booster boxes of Twilight Masquerade, and he got the Greninja, and then he just kind of stopped opening that, I think. And Polar Forces was great. It wasn't the best feeling set to open. I think the best feeling set to open, just because you get so many dang pulls, is Crown Zenith. At least in the recent sets that got released. There's always just a pretty card that you're going to get. A few pretty cards you're going to get from like an ETB. And I've enjoyed that. Sword and Shield era stuff, it's great. There's so much stuff out there. The trainer galleries, pretty cards to get. The value on a lot of those are just going crazy right now. But other than that, guys, I mean, Bloom Burrows down the pipeline for Magic the Gathering. They just talked about something about core sets coming back. I haven't watched any videos on that yet, but that was announced, so don't know what all that entails, but I'll definitely be looking into it. Lorcana's got Shimmering Skies coming out. The other half has already started setting aside all the Modern Horizons 3 stuff that she doesn't really care for that has value to use towards trading in for that. I was watching Alpha Investments with old Rudy there, talking about how Lorcana seems to have balanced out. So a lot of those booster boxes are now under $120 for a booster box, whereas when pre-release comes out, they're about $140, $130. So Lorcana's stabilizing. The Enchanteds are still up there, but a lot of those booster boxes have stabilized for Lorcana. And I was talking to the other day, and I said, man, I can't believe they're already going to be on their 5th set. And it just feels like a few months ago we were opening first chapter. And, Floodborn. And then Inklands and Ursula's Return recently. And that one feels, too, like it's just Disney's just pushing them out, one right after the other. And very beautiful cards. Hard to get a hit in Lorcana. Hard to get a hit. Those Enchanteds are what really are driving up the value of a booster box if you get one. Now, some of the legendary cards and some of the stuff that she's, has in her collection, she's been noticing have been going up quite a bit in price due to the playability. And I don't know if it's just that maybe Lorcana's starting to pick up some more steam with like local game stores doing tournaments and stuff like that. But they are releasing a new product as well that's kind of like the what is it, the Pokemon Gym or something like that, where you get like 2 decks pre-built, and it comes with the whole layout of you put where you can put your cards and stuff like that, and how to play the game, instructions, and like I guess a guide of how to play the game with like some of those Pokemon trainer stadium battle boxes are, whatever they are. So I think maybe they're trying to really push for the, instead of just being the collector side of it, playing for the competitive side. They're pushing forward that. So we might pick up one of those and actually dive into playing the game, because we haven't even played a game of Lorcana yet. We've just been collecting the cards. Beautiful cards. But other than that, guys, we've just been chasing cards that we actually like. And right now, it's hard to decide what exactly that is, because there's just so much out there. And with Magic the Gathering and the Beyond stuff, like I've stated before with Assassin's Creed, it's just kind of like, I was hoping there would be stuff in there that I really wanted to chase that would justify the prices that they're putting on it. There's not much there. I mean, with Lord of the Rings, it was, the One Ring. Wanted that. Orcish Bowmaster. Wanted that. With Lost Cabins of Ixalan. Wanted the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park stuff. That was a chase. The Mana Crypt and that awesome art, which I ended up pulling. I wanted that. And it's just now, I don't know. Even from the playability side, I'm not sure if there's is there something I'm missing there? You know, I guess we'll find out once it comes out here next week. But anyways, guys, this video's kind of dragged on. I apologize if I'm just rambling. I got a lot of thoughts in my head trying to figure out what's going on in the trading card game world right now. Just market feels a little saturated, oversaturated right now, and I'm not sure which direction to go in with a lot of the stuff right now. Do I keep going with old Sword and Shield stuff because everybody's saying the price is going crazy, or should I start doing the more Scarlet Violet stuff? That's prices are starting to go up on some of that stuff. The value's going up simply because I guess people are realizing, like, hey, all these cards are really pretty, and they've been undersold, I think. And then with Magic, the prices of the product, the types of product available, play boosters, beyond boosters, they don't feel like the old set boosters. So then you would say, well, just go with collector boosters. $45 for Modern Horizon 3. $32 for a 10 card pack collector booster of Assassin's Creed. I wonder what Bloom Burrow's going to be like. I mean, that's a set that I'm really looking forward to. It was the Assassin's Creed, but now Bloom Burrow is like my last holdout for like something that's going to really make me want to chase something with Magic. And with Modern Horizons 3, like, I love the medallions, I love the artwork. But with the packs that we've opened so far, like, personally, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. But I guess with that mindset, every day's a new day. You can't, control what's going to happen tomorrow. But you can enjoy what you got. You can keep living life to your fullest. And just take it as it comes. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll see what happens. You guys take it easy.